Hi, darling. I saw you today.
Huh?
I saw you today.
Yeah, what?
Would you like some water?
Yeah.
Would you like a cigarette?
I think I got
You sure?
some. Yeah.
I have a small YouTube channel, and I go by Murphy's Law, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't you know Murphy's Law by now?
Yeah, cool.
So, I'd like permission to film a thing on homelessness. I'm too homeless, so I'm not like one of the ABC and BC people.
Okay, I got
I'm a little luckier than you. I actually have a car, so.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, I don't have a car.
I know.
But I have a room.
Well, you do have a room.
Yeah, right behind Family Dollar.
Hmm.
That little, they call it used to be that storage space.
That's not a room, baby. That's just a little thing to keep wind off of you.
Yeah.
But I spoke to a lady at, she might be a manager at Family Dollar, and she said, like, you know, people have called the police and they've hospitalized you. And I mean, I saw you just fall asleep under a tree and then the sun came out and you moved. But I think Family Dollar can help, you know, like make Americans homed again. So a lot of the problems, see, I worked with churches that dealt with homelessness and they fed people. And one of the biggest problems is they don't have an address. So getting any help is hard. And if you're going into, say, a homeless shelter, the rules are strict. Then, of course, there's people that just don't get along with other people, and then you get kicked out.
Yeah, I'll visit there.
Yeah.
I'll visit them. Oh, I'm on South Salmon Street.
So what would you think about having your own, like, little tiny home, or,
That would be nice.
yeah, something with a little land around so nobody bothers you or irritates you, or,
That would be cool.
yeah. You know what? I think if we press Family Dollar, so the lady was really cool. She, you know, she saw you sleeping, and I said, look, not that he's harming anyone, but where's the compassion? We could take 2 million. It was about 2 million last year when Joe Biden came into power. People that came across our border, and I don't see them homeless. I see Americans homeless. There was a really nice older woman, and one day I showed up, and I made her a chicken salad sandwich out of my trunk, and we sat and we had lunch. And I think that some Americans, they just don't have an address and they can't get help. And that address is really important. Now, I used to work, well, I didn't work, but I donated my time in a shelter, not even a shelter, it was a church in West Palm Beach. And we fed about 174 families a week. But there were homeless people that came, and because they didn't have an address, that pastor, his name was Avis, it was Westgate Tabernacle, and he let people sleep between the pews.
Oh.
And then the city started fining him every day for letting homeless people. So they were just waiting for whether it be disability claims or food stamps.
Or whatever, yeah.
So, I mean, how do you think the system should work? What would help you? What do you think?
getting my own place and changing my address because of what my address is going, they're stealing my check.
Have you went to any of the area churches to see if possibly you can, use their address? Because that place, Westgate Tabernacle, they did that. They did that, and everyone's correspondence, their checks, was all safe. I mean, there's a church right across the street.
Yeah, I go to Ghana United Methodist. I'm quite sure that's it.
Well, how about if you ask them, and then your check won't get stolen?
That's right.
And then maybe, okay, so the government housing never worked out for me. I was raped in one place, and then the second place I went into, about 13 residents surrounded me and beat me. So, I personally need that little place, a little land where somebody. Yeah, I have a friend that lives over at the old Gardner High School, and I warned him. I said, you have no idea what you're getting into, and he's getting the backlash. And there's a crazy lady that every time I try to go over and help him, it's to the point where she calls the police on me for walking down the hallway, and so sometimes those environments are not healthy for other people. It sets you up for failure. Even like the shelters, you go in and you might have someone aggressive, and maybe you're older and frail, or medically you have issues, and then you get kicked out of there. That's like your last hope chance.
Yep.
Did you have any issues like that with the homeless shelters?
No.
What about the rules?
Yes, sometimes. No alcohol.
Yeah, well. So if you're an alcoholic, you just have to stay out in the cold and braze it, right?
Oh, I make it. I don't be out in the cold.
Okay, so that's good. So,
I'll find some way.
yeah, good for you. But still, wouldn't it be really?
See, I'm not mentally retarded. I'm just homeless.
Yeah.
So I know how to talk to people, and I know how to get help from people.
Right.
And I was born and raised in a small town, and everybody knows me. So it's not hard.
Are you hungry?
Huh?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I can use now.
I have hamburger rolls and sabloni in my car, which you like. And I have spicy Dijon mustard and some potato chips. Would you like a meal?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go get it, and I'll be back.
All right.
All right, sweetie.